Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining. Hi. I see lots of people jumping on now. I'm going to give it another few minutes. This is what it looks like to really be a mom of four that owns a business in a pandemic on a Friday. That's what you really look like. It's not as glamorous as you think, but I hope that we can have a little girls' night tonight and have some fun. Hey, Marie, thank you for joining. I see you there. Hi, Maria. Oh, Emily Duran is on, who's also sitting next to me, just in case, because those of you that know me know that I'm a little technologically challenged. It's not my forte, but I thought we could get together tonight. I'm in my bedroom. It's been a very long day, a very long week, actually. This is what it looks like without any makeup. That's right. I'm on Facebook and Instagram without any makeup, no filters, nothing. This is me. And I want to go on here because I want to show you guys what I do in the morning, what I use, different things, what's going on with my skin. Maybe you guys are having the same issues. I know that like right now everybody's getting maskne. That's probably my top question that I'm getting asked. What are you doing with your skin, things like that, or dry skin, whatever. So I thought we could cover all of that tonight. I hope that you are warm and snuggly in your houses and relaxed. I know it's been a very, very stressful week. Hey, Maria. Maria, I know I owe you a text, and I swear to God, tomorrow I'm on it. Let's see. Hi, Susan. Aw, you guys are so sweet and thoughtful. It's really not. I mean, listen, I'm just like all of you guys. Like, it's 40. I'm at 40, I have four kids, I'm not sleeping great at night, it's a pandemic, I'm doing all the same things. And sometimes I feel like on Instagram, I can portray something that's maybe not even real. And that's part of my job, I guess, is to paint a picture of something that like looks incredible and enticing and whatever. But I love these nights because I think it's really important we talk about how to be our best selves. My ponytail is so off-centered and it's driving me crazy. But how to be our best selves and what we can do to try. It's the little things, right? It's the little things, just giving us a little bit of time and just trying to take the best care of ourselves as we can. So anyways, in my best care tonight, since it's Friday night, this is what's happening. I'm having a glass of wine. Don't mind my nails. Nadine, I think you're watching. Hi, sweetness. Nadine does my nails and she has been closed. However, they're allowed to open back up. I am so grateful for that because I know so many of my girls on my beauty counter team and the women I mentor, man, it is a struggle for you guys right now. And I am so sorry. I honestly thought that the store was going to go red at some point. So anyways, I want to scroll through here and see who I can say hi to. Nadine, Ava, hello. Robin, hi. Paige, she says, hey, I miss you so much. I miss you so much, Paige, as well. All right, you guys. So as I said, this is what I look like. Oh, look at Tracy says she has wine. Shocker. Man, it was such, you guys, it's amazing to me how busy the store is. And I hate to say that like in a way of that we're not normally busy or please keep coming. But it's more like I'm overcome with gratitude because of the year we've had. It's just been such a hell of a year. And I feel so grateful for everybody that has come into the store. So anyways, hi, Maria. Let's see. Hi, Susan. Okay. All right. Let's all have a sip of wine, tea, whatever you have. Let's do a girls' night. Let's play with makeup. I'm going to show you exactly. I thought it would be good to show you. I want to cover a few things. I want to cover what I do to get ready in the morning to pull it together. And I want to cover maskne. Those are the two things that I want to cover today. And I also want to talk to you about these magnesium bombs that I have at the store. They're not part of Beauty Counter, but I'm telling you, they have like changed my nighttime routine in such a positive way. And I feel I'm gifting it to everybody I love this year because I just feel like it's such a good thing. So anyways, have a sip. Hello. And I'm so glad you guys are all here. Okay. So I came home from work, I washed my face, I threw my hair up in a pony, and this is what it looks like. So in the morning, that's what I do. I use 2 different cleansers, okay? One in the morning, one in the evening. In the evening, I use the Counter Time because it's an oil cleanser, and I find that it's really moisturizing. For me, being at the store, I feel like my skin gets very, very dehydrated in the winter, especially. And as much as I try to tell myself, drink more water, it's busy, I forget. Tracy said the same thing today. We just don't drink enough water. Hi, Jen. Aw. You guys, I wish you all could meet sometime because some of my most favorite people are on tonight, and there's so many wonderful women. Anyways, hi, Haverhill Straw. If you guys are not following her, her house is so lovely. You have to follow her, and she's a big Mackenzie fan. All right, guys, so my skin is very, very dehydrated. I'm combating a couple different things right now with my skin, and maybe you're doing the same thing. One, I want age prevention. Obviously, 40 plus, you should be definitely thinking, really 35 plus, you should really be thinking about age prevention. But also right now, because of masks, I feel like we're really combating maskne. So I switched up my routine. I am using the Counter Time, which is an oil cleanser in the evening because it really takes off all of my makeup. So that's what I did when I got home from work. I took an Epsom salt bath really, really quick because I was like on my feet all day, and I did an oil feet cleanser. Now I want to show you what I do next. Okay, so let's pretend this is the morning and I'm getting ready for work. Step number 1, what I do is I use this. It's the Mineral Boost Hydrating Essence. I love this stuff. It's really good because you prep. So I put a little bit in my hand, I rub it in, and I just pat it into my skin. Now, I'll tell you, if you're gonna skip any steps, this is maybe the one you're gonna skip. But it does prep your skin and get things ready for the other products to really, really moisturize and take things on. So I know that it's probably, maybe I don't need this, but truly, truly, it does make the other products work better. Some things that I don't want you to skip, okay, is number 1, I don't want you to skip your serum. I was out of serum. Yes, I'm a Beauty Counter representative, and I was out of serum. I was out of serum for about almost 3 weeks, and I am telling you, the difference in my skin was really a big difference. I really, really felt it. So I use the serum next. I put a couple pumps in my hand, and I just pat that into my skin. Now, I use the serum morning and night, but I just wanted you to see, like, when I use it under my makeup, because I'm going to be doing my morning makeup, and I want you guys to see how I do it and what I do and how I cover up all of my flaws and whatever. So I'm going to be doing a whole makeup routine today. But anyways, I love the serum. I usually will like press that into my skin and put my eye cream on. And I don't know where my eye cream is. Did I not bring that out here? Maybe I didn't bring that out here. I put my eye cream on as well. And then I go get my coffee. I let that, oh, here it is. Okay. Thank you, Grace. I let that soak in just a little bit. I then put my eye cream. Now, I know you guys have heard me say this if you've watched these a few times, but I will tell you, hey, Dorothy, what's going on, girlfriend? Nickel City, I said, I just was raving about your products, so we're going to be talking about those as well. If you guys are not getting, if you're getting little teeny dots of white underneath your eyes, I know you've heard me say this if you've watched these before, that is product overload. Too much eye cream, too close to your eye. You want your eye cream to just be around your orbital bone because it travels. So you really, really want them to just kind of tap that in to your skin here. And then that's when I go and I get my coffee. And I let that just soak in just for a few minutes. Okay, I really want you guys, this is part of the reason. I have to be honest, I was so nervous to come on without any makeup on. It's super intimidating. It really is. But I wanted you guys to see, this is one of the products I really want you to see the difference in my skin when I put it on. Okay, this is the vitamin C serum. Okay, so the first serum I put on, that's like, you gotta use it a little bit, and then you're gonna see the results. The vitamin C serum, not so much. It really works right away. Okay, so I want you to see the glow in my skin, and I hope my lighting is good enough that you guys see. Oh, you will. Okay. I'm looking at everybody's on here. Dorothy. Dorothy is a Beauty Counter user. What's the name of the product? Which one, Maria? Which one do you want to know? Grace is gonna, my daughter is sitting next to me. Gracie, do you want to say hi?
Hi. I just only have Instagram on though.
She only has Insta, but we're gonna post all the different products that I use just so you can see. Okay, do you guys see that glow? It's already absorbed into my skin. It's like my skin is so hungry for it. It's amazing to me. Maria, I will try to answer your question. I'm just not sure which product you're talking about. Okay, so this one that I just put on, the vitamin C serum, it's full of turmeric. And I'm telling you, like my melasma, you guys can really see right now, I have like a little pimple that I picked at, and you can see these dark spots on my skin. That is my melasma. And truly, I'm telling you, the vitamin C serum has been really, really awesome. Oh, she says all Beauty Counter so far that I've talked about, but I'm going to be talking about other products. But you know, the thing with Beauty Counter that I love is that it's non-toxic. I know that sounds granola, but you guys know me well enough to know now that if it's not going to work or if it's not beautiful, I'm not having it in the store, and I'm not sure as hell not putting it on my face. And I really, truly feel as though the products are overperforming, and truly, it's important that we find things that are safe for our bodies as I'm sipping wine. I mean, baby steps. Okay, next up, what I do. I'm just showing you what I do. Maybe you'll feel like, oh my goodness, this girl is high maintenance. But listen, it takes a lot. Okay, next up, I use their day cream, Beauty Counter's day cream. This is the anti-aging one. I do it a little different. I put a few pumps into my hand, and then what I do is I put a couple of drops of this. This is one of Allure's best beauty products. It's Beauty Counter #1 oil. And I know that sounds scary, but truly it's not. I put a few drops in. And what this does is a brightening oil. So all the damage that you did over the summer, I kind of just mix them like this. And I apply it onto my skin. And usually like one of my kids is screaming my name. And I'm like, oh, let me just get this vitamin C serum and this oil on my face before everybody attacks me with some sort of a question. I do love you, but you guys are needy. There's like 4 of them. Anyways, that's what I do. And then I take the extra and I just like rub it on my hands because I just feel like it's good to have that anti-aging on your hands as well. So I do all of that in the morning. And I know it sounds like a lot, but I'm telling you, the difference in my skin has been major. Now, maskne. We do have an acne line. For adults, I don't know it's the best route for maskne. I think it's aggressive. It's sort of like a safe proactive. I have my son using it. I have my one daughter using it. I think it's great for that. If you have severe acne, and it's not hormonal acne, it's just acne, clogged pores, things like that, yes, use it. If you have hormonal acne or maskne, I'm not seeing the best results for it. I think it's a little over drying. What I find best is I love to use the overnight resurfacing peel, and I will even use it during the day. It's clear, but like I had a pimple on my chin, and then of course I picked at it thinking I was going to make it all better, but of course I made it worse. So then I put the overnight resurfacing peel on it, and I'm telling you, it heals it up within a few days. So for the people who are struggling with maskne, that typically you never break out. I typically am past that stage. I don't break out. My skin's pretty balanced. I recommend the overnight resurfacing peel, and I also recommend the charcoal mask. You can see how mine is almost non-existent because everybody in my family uses this. I use this with maskne. I'll use it a couple times a week. Usually I'll just use it once, But right now, because I know my pores are getting clogged, I'll use it a couple times a week. And I also put it under my underarms. And I know some of you guys have that tip as well. But I put it under my underarms because it pulls the toxins out of your armpits as well. And if you're switching over to a natural deodorant, there is a little bit of a detoxifying process that's going on with that. So it's so important that you're checking what is in your deodorant because there are so many toxins. It is right next to your breast. Please, please check and scan and see where you're at with your deodorants. Beauty Counter is coming out with a deodorant. I like the coconut the best, and we'll talk more about that when it comes out, but it is coming out, and I'll say I love it. The other brand that I love is Native, and that is a very good, safe deodorant as well. But if you are not checking and making sure that your deodorant is a safe product, that is a really, really good place to start. All right, so now that I said all that, and this is kind of soaked in, I want to talk to you guys about makeup because that's really fun. All right, so I am looking here just to make sure I can see everybody is on Facebook, Insta. Okay. Hey, everybody. Oh, Megan's on. Hey, hon. All right. So now let's talk about makeup. I like to do my eyeshadow first. I started that just recently. I used to always, wait, quick wine break. Everybody take one. Okay. I used to always do my foundation and stuff first, but then I found a little bit of a fallout, especially if I wanted to do something different with my eyes and do a little bit more of a dramatic eye. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. What I've been using lately is this palette. Unfortunately, it's sold out. I have a couple, I think one left at the store. Ugh, I'm sorry. So I'm not gonna show you this. I'm going to show you this palette for my eyeshadow, which is my second favorite. This one is, as you can see, I've clearly used it a ton. This is the classic eyeshadow palette, and I want to show you guys how to use it because I think if you're not getting the most out of this eyeshadow, you're missing out because there are so many ways you can use it. I'm going to do, like, let's pretend it's 7 a.m. and I'm getting ready for work. I'm going to do a daytime look. So my skin is really well moisturized. I'm letting that soak in. And now I'm going to use this classic palette, which is my go-to, I would say most times. I always start with this color. It's called Suede. I have this brush, and I just kind of press it into the eyeshadow, and I give it a tap. I have a mirror here, so I'm sorry if I'm not looking at you guys the whole time, but I got to be able to see because I can't see that far. Okay, so this Suede color I will put under, I'll start on my lid and just kind of go over my eye. Now, as you age, you have a lot of purple in your eye. And sometimes, especially if you haven't gotten enough sleep or you're exhausted or whatever, what I find with this Suede color for everybody is just a good base. So I put that on first. Okay, so I'm going to just take that Suede and I'm going to do that on this side as well. I'm trying to look at your, Jen says cheers. Amen. Man, it's Friday. It's hard. Jen is a principal. I can't even imagine being a principal in a pandemic, but Jen is a principal. You know what's so interesting to me is I see all you guys on here and you're all such accomplished, smart, amazing women who have somehow contributed to either the store or my life. It's so fun. I really, really wish that we could just like all get together sometime. Hey, Jill. She says, hey, girl. All right, so I did Suede all over my whole eye. I'll probably do a little bit more, actually, because I kind of like it when it's really, really matte. Okay, so I have been using, hey, Grace, could you go get that out of my bathroom, my eyelash serum? It's like right up on the top of the thing. I've been using an eyelash serum, you guys, and it's not Beauty Counter and it's not safe, but it does work. Because I used to have eyelash extensions and I took them all out because of the pandemic. And I started using Roden & Field's eyelash serum, and I've had really, really good results from it. I'm sure it's probably damaging my eyesight or something crazy like that, and I'm hoping that it's not. However, it does work. So if you're looking for one, this is what I've been using every single night. It's Rodent and Fields. I have a girl that I buy it from. It is a great product, and you will see results. So anyways, I just wanted to throw that in there. You'll see when I curl my eyelashes and stuff, you're going to be amazed. They look pretty good. Okay, next up, I'm going to take this color here, Ivory, and I put that on my brow bone and in the corner of my eye. So I'm doing it here in the corner of my eye. And the reason why I do it there is because it's really important. Again, when you're tired, you hold a lot of shadow there. So you really, really want to brighten up your eyes. And I really think it's pretty when you put it on your brow bone because it truly lifts your face. And I'm going to give you a quick eyebrow tutorial when the time comes here, when I get to that stage, to really, really, almost like a tiny mini facelift. Truly, I feel like it really frames my face out. Okay, so this is what that looks like. I hope you guys can see, and I'm close enough. On Instagram, can you see on Instagram close enough, Gracie?
Yeah, I think it looks good.
Okay, so hopefully you guys can see what that looks like. All right, next up, okay, out of this palette, I am going to use this copper color over here, and I put that on the centermost point of my eye, okay? So I'm going to put that right here, and why I do that, okay, is because it gives it, woo! We're getting wild over here. It gives it some dimension, okay? So once I fill in my crease, you'll see that it really, really gives it some dimension and depth onto your eyes. And what that does is it ends up making it look a lot bigger. What are you two doing over there?
They can see us in the mirror, so we're trying to move so that
They can see you in what mirror?
in like the back of it.
Oh, well, they're cute though, aren't they? They're helping me. They love to watch me do my makeup. Wine break. Everybody wine break. Aw, Douglas! I love you too, my darling. I'm sorry. I had a shit day. It was a long day, and I will get back to you. But I know you were with one of my favorite people today, Kimmy. And I love Kimmy, and I so miss her terribly. Anyways, okay. So that's what it looks like then once I do my eyeshadow. Okay, girls? And Douglas. Now, next up, I'm going to give my crease some dimension. I love this brush, and the reason why I love it, can you guys see that? Can you see that on Instagram as well? What I love about that is its dome shape. It's really, really soft and just pointy enough that it really, really gives that crease something, you can have a lot of control over it. All right, so I'm going to take this palette again. I'm dipping into Sable, which is down here in the corner. I think that's a really good color. I always tap out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right into the crease and connect it to the corner of my eye. A lot of women go out past the corner of your eye, and I'm going to tell you why that's a bad idea. Because typically, if you're going to have wrinkles, this is where they're at, in here. You don't want to highlight those, okay? So you want to stay in your crease, and if anything, work that into the lid. All right, so we're going down and in, and then I take a little bit more Sable, and I bring that down into the under eye. So I'm going down under here. And the reason I do that is because my lower lashes are a little thinner, and I don't love typically a lot of mascara on my lower lashes. I'll put a little bit, but I don't love a lot because no matter what mascara you use, it tends to smear underneath and then you look exhausted. So I want you to look at the difference though in my eye, how that lifts. Do you see the difference? This eye is typically more smaller anyways, but I play that off a lot differently because of I can lift it with my eyeshadow. All right, I'm going to do the other eye now so you can see the difference. Are you laughing at me?
No.
Oh, I thought you were. Douglas is on. He was at the store today, and he said he loves you girls so much.
Aww.
You know, he'll be back. He wants the Mackenzie chair.
I think that you should
The big
get the
one?
Mackenzie chair.
I
love
know.
that. It's so comfy.
I mean, if you don't have a Mackenzie chair, are you really living?
Mackenzie stand.
Are you really living? I'm not sure. All right. Grandma says, hi, my darling. Megan, I'm so glad you're drinking wine, my sweetness. Here we go. I really, truly feel like at this point, I tell myself, I don't know if you girls do this, but I mean, I'm not really a big drinker. Like, it's not something I do on the daily. However, in the month of November and December at the store, I'm pretty sure I have a glass of wine every single day. And if that makes me a bad woman, I'm sorry, or a bad mother, maybe, I'm not sure. But I'm telling you, holy smokes, I am tense when I come home. It's a lot. Okay, so that's what that looks like. Can you guys all see? Can you see on Instagram? Okay, I feel like it really lifts up my eyes. All right, so that's what I do for eyeshadow. Usually it doesn't take so long because I'm not talking as I'm doing it. All right, next up, I want to show you guys foundation. And I'll show you the color that I am. And then I also want to show you, do I have time? How late is this? I don't want to go like too long for you guys. What time is it, Gracie?
It is
7:30. Yeah, we have time. Okay, I want you guys, if you are wondering what color foundation you are, this is the way you check, okay? So I am in my color, I am medium 340 in Beauty Counter's foundation, which I do love their foundation. But if you're trying any foundation, I want to show you a tip. This is where you should try it. A lot of people try it on their wrist or whatever. No, no, no. Okay, so the first color that I'm using is medium 350. So this is a shade darker and it's a lot more golden than I am. Okay, so I'm going to put a little stripe here. Okay, so can you see that? Text me if you can. Are you recording this? I need to rewatch as I apply makeup. Yes, Maria, I am. All right, next up. Okay, so this is the medium 350. Did that one. Okay, this is a total transition, light 210. I'm going to put a little bit of that on. Look at, see that age spot? I want you guys to really notice that because it's going to go away. Okay, next, I'm going to put my color. Okay. All right, now, similar to paint, and if you've watched this before, I know I've shared this before, but similar to paint, foundation dries a very different color than as you put it on. So look at my cheek. Do you see how obviously this one is way too dark and way too orangey, right? Hey, Carol. Carol, I've done your makeup. You know I'm a weirdo about it all. All right, now this is the lighter one. I'm going to blend that in. Clearly too light. I'll look pasty. And then this one, wow, you really get a good view of my pimple, don't you? It's going to go away though. Wait until you see. All right, and then this one. Do you see how this like just disappears into my skin? That's how you try makeup on. So I'm going to like blend all that in. Have another sip of wine. Cheers, ladies. Okay, I'm medium 340, all right? And now you're gonna see what this does to my skin. I'm telling you, I don't look normal without it, in my opinion. All right, ready? I take a few pumps, that much. I apply this with my hand because I just feel like it's fine with the application of this product. It just kind of is so dewy that it's fine to use it with your hand. Look at the luminosity though. Are you kidding me? Pretty. I love it. It just is so, it's enough coverage where you feel like it's covering what you need to cover. It doesn't sit in fine lines and wrinkles. Trust me, I have them. But yet you have enough coverage that it's really covering all the things that you really want it to do. So what I can do is, if you're interested in that, I have little tiny sample packets and we can FaceTime. Because of the pandemic, I know everybody's nervous. But what you can do is I can send you what I think you are in the range that you are, and then we can try them on and you can see. Although Beauty Counter does have a 60-day return policy, but I mean, I know you want instant gratification, at least I do. But look at the difference in my skin. I mean, truly, it covers so much. And I feel like yet I still have enough coverage that it's covering all the things that are ick, but yet not sending fine lines and wrinkles and really, really giving me the finish that I'm looking for. All right, we just came out with a new concealer. I would debate between light 2 and light 1. I have them both. I don't know, like every day I debate which one I like best. But I'm going to show you how I do this. Okay. So I really loved our concealer touch-up pen, but I'm going to tell you what, this concealer I like just a little more coverage, which I appreciate. Oops, where did I go here? Am I off? No, okay. What's happening?
Are you good?
Yes, okay. What I appreciate about this is that there's a little bit more, Dorothy's asking, it's not thick. No, it's not thick. It's like just enough thick that you cover what you need to cover. Like, I feel not naked, and the imperfections of my skin are covered, but not cakey, truly. And I would tell you guys, I'm not in it to win it. I'm just telling you what I like. Okay, I'm going to use this one, the light 2, because I feel like it has a little bit more of a golden touch. Okay, so what I do with my foundation, and I know you're going to be judgy. Don't be judgy. I do put a lot of concealer on, and the reason being is because I like contour. Now, this may not be for everybody. Some people just like do a couple dots, but I'm going to show you what I do. Okay, so I go out the corner of my eye because typically here I carry a lot of darkness. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, a dot here, and a swipe. Don't be judgy. That's what I do. All right. Now, the reason I do that and the reason I carry it down like that is because typically one concealer mistake that people typically make is they just put like a little bit right here. The big thing is that you carry darkness all the way down into your orbital bone. You need to have that lightness coming underneath your eye. So I'm going to do the other side. Here, 1, 2, 3, a dot here and a little bit here. Now I'm going to cover up my pimples. They're not even pimples anymore. They're like scabs that I picked. I don't know why I did that. And then I like to highlight the tip of my nose, and I carry a little bit of darkness right here. So I'm going to go like that. And this little spot that I showed you right here, I'm going to cover that up as well. Okay. So now I don't use any special magic tools. I just use my hand, and I just kind of press. I do use my ring finger because I think somewhere along the line I heard that that's the best one to use. You guys, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm just telling you what I use and what I do. All right, so I press that into my skin, and my skin is so well moisturized, it doesn't take long at all. And you can see the difference. Like, I want you to see, I should have not even put it on this one side, but look at the difference, how much lighter and brighter that is. It really is awesome. And I mean, typically I do get Botox, I'm not gonna lie, typically do. But I haven't during the pandemic because I'm a little nervous about it and whatever. And so you can see really the lightness and the brightness of it is really pops your skin. Okay, I'm gonna do this side now. Pressing it into my skin. Usually this is when another kid is coming into my room asking me for something during the morning. You know what I listened to lately, you guys, is podcasts. Did you know you could get those on your phone? I might be a grandma, but I had no idea. And there's a whole app. Didn't know. And now I listen to podcasts. And the other day I listened to such a fun one. I listened to Brene Brown talking to Dolly Parton, and I am telling you, it lit up my week. I love Dolly Parton so much. And my kids always tease me because I always say the Church of Dolly because she's a businesswoman. She doesn't care about her sexuality. She's sexy and she owns it. She's smart and she's sassy and she's built a career and she's taking care of her family. And I don't know, I just love Dolly. Anyways, this podcast rocks, you guys. So if you haven't listened to it, make sure you do. I've been listening to podcasts on my getting ready in the morning. All right, that's what that looks like. So awesome, right? I mean, look at, you can't even see that dot on my face. I don't feel cakey. I still feel very, very breathable, light, I guess. So I really, really love it. All right, next up is mattifying powder. This is what I use next. This is the old packaging. Sorry, I don't have the new one, but truly the reason being is because it lasts so long. Okay. Hey, Mom. Hey, Emily.
We were just saying that's what we say to you in the morning.
What?
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom. But it's more like, hey, Mom. Hey, Mom. 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 Mom.
Are you in there?
Mom, are you in there? Why is your door shut? Do you need me? What's going on? What are you doing? That's usually what it's like. Hence the whine. I do have great kids. You guys know my kids enough to know that I do have great kids, but they are a pain in the ass sometimes. Okay, moving on to the mattifying powder. What I do is I use this little brush. I love this brush because it fits right underneath my eyes. I'm just going to put it right underneath. And what I do is anywhere I put my concealer, I do the mattifying powder. And the reason being is because this does not sit in fine lines. But I found when I didn't use it, it got on my phone. That's really the truth. I found like my makeup transfer was higher and I didn't like that. So I just set it with this mattifying powder, and I really want you guys to see because truly, truly, it does not sit in fine lines and wrinkles, and it really just sets things. It's a great step. Okay, next up, I do bronzer, and I'm a big believer of that. First of all, because in the summertime, I either do a spray tan or I've showed you guys my mitt and what I put on my body to make myself tan. But I don't ever get sun on my face because wrinkles. So I really make sure that I cover my face in sunscreen and I don't tan on my face. So I use bronzer. This is what I use. This is Dune. I use a big fluffy brush and I have an easier way to teach you guys. So what I do, wow, you really cleaned this up, Emily. She said it was embarrassing the way mine really looked, and so she cleaned my bronzer. What I do is I do a 3. So I start in the middle of my face and I go down into underneath my cheekbone, and then I go down into the point of my chin. So I want to show you guys what that looks like. So I go up here, bronze it, bronze it. I go underneath and underneath so that you have that cheekbone action. We all love that. Douglas, am I right? And then you go down here on your chin. And then I connect. He says yes. Okay. All right. And that's what it looks like. And what that just gives you is warmth. I probably in the summertime use a deeper foundation so that it matches what I'm self-tanning. But right now in the wintertime, it just gives your skin that little bit of warmth and glow. I hope you guys can see what it looks like. And so that's what I do. Okay, I think we should do brows next because that's a whole tutorial in itself. Let me find my brow thing. All right. This is my brow pencil. This is not what's going to be shipped to you, but I sharpen mine all the time, and this is what it looks like. So I figured I'd actually really show it to you. The powder works great. It does work great. Hey, Ellen. I haven't seen you in a while. I'm so happy to have you join. Cheers, beauties. Okay, next up we're going to do brows. You guys know this story. I know I've told it a million times. I'm not going to tell it again because it's embarrassing that I flew to New York, Oprah's eyebrow waxer. I really felt it was going to maybe change my whole entire life. Do you ever get like that? Do you ever get like that? Like there's like the shirt you need or whatever in order to change your whole life. Don't judge. But my eyebrows, I really thought that was going to do it. And in some ways it did, I suppose. But I'm going to teach you guys what I do. So you start by finding out where and how long your eyebrows should be. Going from the corner of your nose to the corner of your eye to the corner of your brow. So if you're like this is how long it should be. And on the opposite end, corner of your nose, corner of your eyes, corner of your brow, and the inner corner. So you're like this. Okay? So for some of us that have overplucked or whatever, or they thinned out as you aged, totally you can fix that problem. Now, a lot of you guys ask me about like when you get them filled in or tattooed. Don't get them tattooed. I've never seen a good job. Like truly, it always looks weird. But microplaning, yes. And there are some really good people. Make sure you see pictures on their Instagram accounts or whatnot. But there are some women who swear by it. It looks fantastic. It's a process a little bit because you have to go and it becomes sort of like very, very dark and whatnot. There's about a 3-week transitional period. However, it does look beautiful if it's done correctly at a good place. I can help you out in Buffalo. I can't help you out if you're in New Hampshire or wherever else you guys are. But there are some really good places in town that I can help you out with. Now, I do feel like a pencil can get you there. So I start at the bottom corner, point A. I draw up to the top corner, point B, and then I finish off to finish that corner off, okay? And what that gives you is an automatic lift of your face. I want you to see, I'm gonna do one brow, and I want you to see the difference. Okay, so I'm starting in the inner corner, and I use feather-like, small hair-like strokes up to point B. Okay, so my brows are dark, my hair is dark, so I don't have to worry too much about having a heavy hand because it truly just kind of blends in. Okay, so can you see that line right here? Point, I'm trying to do it, look in here. I gotta look here. Okay, so point A to point B. I went to the top peak, which should be right above your iris, okay, so that it really lifts your brow. Now I follow down into the corner. Following down, following down, following down, and it points that peak. Then all you have to do is fill that in. Do you guys have your Christmas shopping done? Or have you even started? Because as I said on the Wednesday Night Live, I didn't start yet. And I'm feeling really guilty about it. And you guys were so funny because a lot of you inboxed me or texted me if you're my client and were like, honey, you got to get that done. I even offered one of my clients, if I give you my credit card, could you just go do it? Because she's like, I really love Christmas shopping. I can't believe you haven't started. Ugh, I don't know. I work retail. It seems like aggressive and like a lot to go shopping. Okay, that's what my brow looks like. Do you see the difference? How it lifts that whole side of the face and gives it structure? It's so important. Okay. Oops, what happened here?
You can definitely see on Instagram.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Are you good?
No, I don't. Okay, hold on, Facebook. I'm coming back. Okay, there I am. All right, you ready? I'm going to do the other brow. Point A, strokes to point B. I'm not even kidding you guys. Seriously, it probably takes me 15 minutes. I would love to say that it takes like 5, but it doesn't. But probably about 15 minutes to do my makeup when I'm not chatting away. What's the matter, Emily? They're whispering over in the corner watching me do my makeup. Can I tell you guys what they did for me today? I got home from work and
we're all amazing.
You are amazing. I got home from work and I walked into the door. It was a long day. And I walked into the door and my daughters had a glass of wine and a cheese platter set up for me. And we're like, do you need a bubble bath?
Cookies.
I mean, and you had ordered groceries.
We're pretty spectacular. Bomb.com over here.
Bomb.com. All right, let's talk eyelash curlers. You guys know I love the Kevin Aquan one. If you've watched this before, this is what I use every time. I feel like it really curls my eyelashes. And I told you, Roden and Fields, I'm telling you that eyelash serum really, I'm not going to lie, the first week I had some irritation. But then my eyelashes grew and it was really, really good. Okay, ready? So I am going to show you what I do with my eyelashes. And I start at the base, curl them. And then what I do is I pulse, 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 pulse. This Kevin Aquan one, I get it on Amazon. It's really great. Grace, can you post it for me?
Yeah.
And then I move out to the end of my lashes. I feel like, I can't believe I'm doing my makeup this late in the day and then I have no place fun to go. I feel like I should go out on a hot date or something. All right, so this is what it looks like. I curl, 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 bounce, bounce, bounce all the way to the bottom of my lashes. Can you guys see the difference? This is saying low battery. I hope I don't do it. Okay, can you guys see the difference? This is the one that's curled, and this is the one that's not. I feel like it's a major difference. Okay, now the reason why I work my way out to the bottom of my lashes is so that you get that pretty curl that is a swoop and not a how sometimes you can get that. Okay, so now I'm doing this side. Curl, curl, curl. People are posting about their that they've started their Christmas and they're done. And some people have said, no, they're not even close. Well, I'm going to tell you what. If you're one of those overachiever moms that you're already done and wrapped, good for you. Like, seriously? How? How do you get it all done? Thank goodness for local shopping, and I can call, like, the Toy Loft. And they'll have it wrapped and ready for me by the time I get there. All right, that's what it looks like. I feel like it really makes a big difference to curl your eyelashes, so I do recommend that. Okay, I have been using this mascara. You guys have heard me talk about mascara in the past. I want to say how much I love Beauty Counter's mascara. I'd be lying. I don't love it.
There are some people out there that really do love it.
Some people do love it. I don't love it. I like kind of a chunkier, thicker mascara. If you like beautiful, like natural, and you have gorgeous lashes and you don't have to build, it's probably great for you. For me, I need to build. So I've been using this one. It is the Thrive Mascara Liquid Lash Extensions. It is in black. This is the one I use. You have to get it online. Don't get it on Amazon because it could be fraud. I'll just tell you that. I've had girlfriend.
Cheaper on the website.
Really? Than Amazon?
Yeah.
All right, this is the brush. It's, and I'll tell you, you can't mess up with it because if you do, you're totally screwed. Once it's on. Like it's glue, it's on, and you're on. You can't really play with it, similar to other mascaras, but I do want to show you what it looks like because it's pretty incredible, the difference in your lashes. And I swear this mascara is, and I'm not sponsored or anything, so if you're thinking like I'm selling this, I'm not. But I will tell you, I always will tell you the truth. And I feel like this might be the best non-toxic mascara. And I'm sorry, Beauty Counter, because I want to say it's you, but it's not. Okay, so this mascara, you can do, what I do is I do one coat and then I switch and then I go back. But look at the length of lashes. It's pretty incredible, I think, because it really builds upon them. I'm going to try to do it in this camera so you can see. Can you see on Instagram, Grace? Okay, because it's pretty incredible, the difference. And I want you guys to really see. But like I said, you have to, like, once you get it on your lashes, it is what it is. You can't mess up. I have a little bit there. Okay. I'm reading your comments as I'm doing this, and it's so fun. Okay, so that's with one coat. I think pretty good, right? But then watch the second coat because it really makes the world of difference. And I kind of do a wiggle motion because I think it gets more product on the lash, on each individual lash, and that's kind of what you want. And then off to the side, I just pull because I don't like it when it looks clumpy. And that is something you have to be careful with this mascara. It can clump up easily, but the lengthening is pretty awesome.
The line is very fine. I'm looking perfect and I'm getting...
You're 100% right. And I hope I'm explaining that right, because Grace just said the line is fine of where your lashes can look incredible or a hot kicky mess. And it's true. But I want you guys to see. I'm going to just finish this off. And it's hard to do your mascara and talk. Okay, but look at, I mean, that's a lot of lash, I think. And then I just kind of put a little bit on my lower lashes. So that you guys can see. But I feel like this mascara really rocks it out. I'm telling you, I think it's the Kevin Aquan eyelash curler that really curls them. And then I think the mascara really, really coats those lashes in a good fashion. Okay, so you can see that. And I'll put a little on the bottoms. All right, next up, lips and blush. Those are my last two tips. I want to show you blush first. Where are all my blushes? Let me see. Well, I've been using this blush, but the Nectar blush is a good color. I'm not sure where mine is. Emily set my whole thing up here, but I'm going to use this one just so you can see how to apply. Oh, there it is. Okay. Is that Nectar? She can be in it. You can be in it.
Guava.
No, guava is like,
Here, do you want to show it?
if you have very, very dark skin, then guava is very pretty. But I feel like that's not typical.
This is melon.
No, that's not my favorite one. I really have a glass of wine, everybody. Have a little sip while you're doing it.
Okay, there's a few more. This one's Nectar, but then you also have...
Nectar, I think, is so
Sherbet.
pretty. I want to show you guys Nectar because I really feel like that's the pretty.
This one's Sherbet.
Yeah, Sherbet's pretty too, but that's very purpley. Nectar is this one. It's my favorite. I want to show you guys. I just put it right on the apples of my cheeks, and it really also gives my skin some color. I think it's the prettiest one. And I just kind of, I push it into the skin instead of, a lot of people do this. I do this. And the reason why is because I think you have more control and less downfall of the product. But that's Nectar, and I really, truly think that's the prettiest one. All right, next up, I am going to do a bold lip. Should I do a bold lip, or are you guys bold, or should I not do bold and do like more like everyday?
Go big and bold.
All right,
Go
bold.
big and go home.
All right, I'm going to do this one then, Orchid. And 100%, I have not tried this on yet. This is Orchid. This is our new lipsticks.
I love the new packaging.
The new packaging is fabulous, and I'm going to tell you the reason why I like it the most. And this is so silly. I don't know why I care, but I do love it in my makeup bag. Reason being is because, listen, magnetic. They don't open up. They don't open up in your makeup bag. You can see I've never even tried this one on. This is Orchid. Ooh, it's pretty in the packaging. Okay, let's put it on and see. Whoa! It doesn't match my sweater at all.
I like it.
Oh, it's pretty. You know what? I like.
It's a little bit different in real life. It looks so much like it looks beautiful.
It doesn't look up. It's pretty on you guys. This Orchid.
It's just a little bit more pigmented in real life than on there.
Really? It's so pretty. I love it. It's very, very pigmented. I love the color. Their lipsticks are awesome. I love their glosses too. If you're more of a natural girl, I do love their glosses, and I like that they're not sticky. I know you guys, if you watch typically, I hate that. I hate when they're sticky. So that's how I get ready. It looks a lot better than when I started, right? So I feel like there's a couple things I want to talk to you guys quickly about that I know are confusing. I feel like I need to take my hair down now and maybe like, wow, I feel as though I should probably have something exciting going on now that my makeup is all done and whatnot. Okay, so there's a couple things with Beauty Counter that I want to talk to you about. One, I realize it's tough to buy products that you have not really tried in person. The thing is that's what my job is, okay? I want to help you, and if you need a one-on-one with me, we can do it Zoom if that's where you're at, or you can come into the store. We can always do that too. But the thing is that I really, really want you guys, no matter if it's Beauty Counter or what, please check and see what's in your products. I had no idea what was in my products. And truly, it's very eye-opening to learn what is in there and what is allowed. 1938 is when the laws have changed last. If you have not learned that, 1938, really? I don't even understand the logic of that that's what is allowed in our skincare and in our makeup. Lead is allowed in our lipstick and not in our paint. Really? So crazy to me. Anyways, I feel like this is something that every woman needs to pay attention to. You need to educate yourself, ladies, because truly, truly, I know so many women. This is why I advocate for Beauty Counter. One, because I want to look good, and two, because it bothers me tremendously that women's health could be affected just by putting on their deodorant in the morning. And it upsets me enough. I've known enough women now that have gotten ill or sick from environmental causes that it bothers me enough that I want to advocate. But yet at the same token, my vain self wants to look good. So please, please educate yourself. Text me if you need help. If you want to like work on certain things with your skin, I get it. Like there's no shame in that. I just went on here without any makeup on. I get it. So let me help you, and let me help you save some money as you're doing it. There's a couple different ways that we can save money, and we can, join different things or do different things to save some money. And the other thing is, and I don't talk about this as often as I maybe should, because I don't want anybody to ever feel pressured. But I want to talk to you about the business opportunity of this company because it sort of changed my life in a lot of ways. The store, although successful and doing well. When you're an entrepreneur and you own a brick and mortar business, it's a little different. And I have found that beauty counter for a lot of women right now, who are in the industry and their businesses are closed or whatnot, it is a job on the side. It's a fun job on the side. And I get that that is scary and weird and stressful. And how are you going to have enough time and all of the things? I had all of the same concerns. Trust me, truly, I did. But I will tell you what has been amazing to me is helping women build business and being able to pay their mortgages and do things. It's pretty exciting. And I find myself finding more and more passion in the fact that I can help other women do that. It's very, very empowering. And I will tell you, I want to help you. So if it's something that somehow resonates with you, reach out to me, because I mentor some women. I'm not your boss. I'm not telling you how to run your business. This is your business. However, I can tell you this is where I failed and this is how I've succeeded. And this is how I have done what I needed to do for my family. So anyways, if that resonates with you at all, reach out to me, because it truly is something I think I can help you with. Anyways, I am all dressed up with nowhere to go, except maybe like a picture or something. I don't know. I didn't even eat dinner yet. You guys, I truly love you. I am so grateful for you. And I'm so grateful for all of your support of me and all the things that I do and all the dreams that I have. And I am grateful. I'm truly grateful. And I love you all. And if you have any questions, please, please reach out to me. And I am happy to answer any beauty tips and tricks for you. I'll see you before Christmas. I'm not sure when, but we'll see you soon. Bye, guys.